Eric Burgess here with Music Marketing TV. Today we're going to look at Sigmod and how we can create any kind of dual band processing that we want using it. What do I mean by dual band processing? Well, a lot of times you want to process the low end of a sound separate from the high end of a sound. And what Sigmod lets us do is it lets us do that with any kind of processing that we could want. And it makes it really easy. So for example, here I've got this piano. And I think it would be cool to have the low end sort of be its own thing and put a little bit of verb on the high end. So it's sort of, I picture like mist coming off of the high end. That's how I kind of think of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a Sigmod. This is the plugin picker, by the way, if you're not a user of FL. And here it is. We're going to go into our cog icon. We're going to get rid of all these things. And we're going to go ahead and we're looking for the crossover module. What the crossover module does is it's basically a filter. So we have a high pass and a low pass. And what that does is it sends the high end to one spot and the low end to another spot. So what we're going to need also is somewhere to send the low end. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to call this one low end. We'll just call this the other end because I'm not sure what I'm going to send here yet. Oh, what the heck? We'll send the piano high end over here. So we're going to come over to our piano, which is, I have labeled these right here. And we are going to send, actually we don't need to send. We don't need to do any routing now that I think about it. All we need is a NUGEN receiver. NUGEN receive. And this is going to receive the signal that the main plugin is going to send it. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to name this, I don't know, piano high. Piano high. And when we come in here, we'll see that it has now been updated to have this. And now it's going to get this. And what is it going to get? Well, it's going to get the one that's here. So this is the high pass signal. So that's the signal that's going to be coming through right here. One other piece of business that we have not yet done is we need to turn it on. Don't forget that part. All right. So now what have we got going on here? We see it has come to life. Well, this high end will be sent, piano high will be sent because this is the high pass at everything above 5K. So if I go ahead and solo just this one bit, there's the high end. And if we go back to the piano over here and turn this one off, there's our low end. Now, if I move this, it'll become a little more apparent. Let's like bring it way down. So there's the low end. And let's find a crossover that we like. I think right around there is what I really want. Now we can switch these. Let's say that you accidentally set it up and you want the high end going somewhere else. You can just switch it. Now the low end is being sent to the piano. The low pass signal is coming out the NUGEN receiver. We're going to switch it back. Great. So now let's go ahead. Let's just do what we came here to do, right? Let's slap ourselves a reverb on there. All right. So now with the reverb, now let's go ahead. Let's hear the low end without it. Let's put them together. Now I'm going to move this around until I get a mix that I really like. I think this is pretty cool, but I think I could push this up a bit more. Right around there. I'm vibing that a bit more. And let's go ahead. Let's toss that in with everything else. And that is how you can do dual band processing with Sigmod. Extremely simple. And one of the most amazing things about this is how you don't need to route anything. You just need to load the plugin up on a blank channel and then bam, you've got signal going straight to it. So this is also a great way to tap into signal chains, but in a multi-band kind of fashion. We'll talk actually about the tap module as a whole separate thing. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Subscribe and hit the bell icon, of course, and have a blessed day.